Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel, and today I wanted to do a follow-up video based off of the video I did a few weeks ago concerning how to get into competition shooting. So this video is going to address some of those things or myths or things you might have heard that will prevent you or that have prevented you from getting into competition shooting because you heard this, that, or the third. So today's video is going to be about that, and I understand that a lot of you have started your competition journey, whether I was the inspiration or someone else has inspired you to get into competitive shooting, and I'm super proud of all you who have messaged me, sent me a DM that said you shot your first competitive match or whatever the case may be. Super proud of all of you who have jumped right in and just went for it. But for those of you who are still a little skeptical because you heard something, I'm going to try to address some of those things today. Number one, you need an expensive gun to shoot well. Well, when I first got into competitive shooting, that was the very first thing I did. I typed in Google, what's the best competition gun I can buy, I can use, that will help me win, that will shoot the fastest, like the entire 9 yards. And what I come to realize is just because the gun is expensive does not mean that you will shoot well, that you would win, any of those things. It does not matter. You can start out shooting competitively with whatever you have. As I mentioned in my previous video, getting started in competitive shooting, you just start with what you have. Yes, there are race guns out here, guns that just look kind of like Frankensteinish, guns that even look futuristic. Those guns may perform well and they may perform for a particular person. But at the end of the day, you have to find that gun that works for you. And a lot of times we just start with our entry-level guns, whatever we have. When I first started competitive shooting, I started with my Canik Rival. The polymer frame worked great for me. As I started getting more into competitive shooting, I learned that I wanted this and I wanted that. And so I kind of switched up my rigs a little bit, and that will happen along the way. I would suggest that you don't start out with the most expensive gun that everybody is shooting. For instance, right now, everybody's shooting the Staccato XC. And what I have come to realize is, although that gun is a great gun to shoot and is perfect for competition, it's not for everybody. And I'm a witness. The Staccato XC is just not for me. It's a very expensive gun, but for me to shoot the gun, I need it to be a little bit more comfortable. And so that means I won't shoot the gun well because it doesn't fit comfortably in my hand. So that's just an example of you need to buy an expensive gun so you can shoot well. I know people who shoot your $500, $600 Glock 34s and Glock 19s, and they shoot better than some of the people with the Staccato XCs. And that's just how it works. Simply because as a competitive shooter, you find what works for you and you tailor it to your liking, your shooting experience, and then you go and shoot your matches and it just works out best for you. The reality is high quality gear is very important, but skill outweighs how much your gear costs. There are a lot of competitors who shoot entry-level guns, as I mentioned, but they train with them. So I would say consistency in training, consistency in understanding your weapon matters a whole lot more than the cost of your gun. Number two, competitive shooting is about pulling the trigger fast. Although it is very imperative that you pull your trigger fast, accuracy is way more important than speed. And I had to learn this the hard way. I saw everybody shooting fast when I first got into competition shooting, and I was like, I want to shoot fast like that, but not knowing that I need to shoot accurately more than I need to shoot fast. And although the two go hand in hand, accuracy will outweigh speed every single time. It doesn't matter which discipline you get in, whether it's IDPA, USPSA, 3-gun, steel shooting, it doesn't matter which one you get in. Hitting the target consistently is the primary focus. If you can't be accurate, speed is just, it's a waste of time. You want to focus on precision, focus, and control because it will outweigh running your gun fast all day long. Number three, only experienced marksmen can succeed in competitive shooting. That has to be far from the truth. I'm a witness. I am being very successful in competitive shooting right now. I've been at it, I've been consistent, and I started out knowing nothing about competitive shooting. I've been shooting for about 3 or 4 years before I got into it, but as I remained consistent and focused, I've become a lot better. If you are that person like I was and you just started picking up guns and you just got into guns this year or last year, or you just bought your first firearm last week, you too can succeed in competitive shooting. Training and practice can lead to improvement, and newcomers, we can all find success in just starting small and just building that progress. Number 4, you need to be physically fit to compete in competitive shooting. Now, although there are some disciplines like 3-gun and tactical shooting competitions that require you to be a little bit more fit, most disciplines do not require a high level of fitness. Many shooting sports focus primarily on mental discipline, focus, and technique. Breathing control, hand-eye coordination, and concentration are far more important than feeling like you have to run a marathon at these competitions. Although speed is a factor, footwork is a factor, like I said, breathing and concentrating, hand-eye control, reloading, although those things are very important, speed will come as you get those things tailored and disciplined to your liking. Number 5, competitive shooting is dangerous and reckless. Now, I just summed that up to what most people would say it is, but competitive shooting is far from that. Competitive shooting has a very strong discipline and safety. First and foremost, any competitive match that you ever go to, that's the first thing that is going to be taught. That's the first thing you're going to experience. Everybody is going to be practicing safety, safety, safety. Competitive shooting is very safety oriented. It requires strict rules and protocols to keep everyone safe and to keep the discipline as safe as possible. No matter which discipline you go into, everything is about safety. Most shooters follow strict safety processes and procedures, and accidents are very rare simply because everyone is taking safety protocols. There's a lot of emphasis on proper behavior, and supervision is at an all-time high when you go to competition shooting. So it's a very safe practice and a very safe sport. So y'all, that's some things I want to share with those of you who may be on the edge, like, I don't know if I should get into it. I heard this, I heard that. I hope I covered some of the things, and if you know other things that would deter people away from getting into competition shooting, make sure you put them down in the comment section below so we can debunk these myths and get more people into competitive shooting. We need a lot more people, especially people that look like me. We want you in the competitive space so that we can just have fun with this sport. I know a lot of people are looking for something to do other than just shoot your firearms at the range. And competitive shooting is one of those things that you can get into that is very fun, but it's also very safe. In competitive shooting, discipline, focus, and continual practice matter far more than people realize. Whether it's precision rifle, skeet, action shooting, or pistol practicing, the mental game often trumps the physical game. So if you're interested, make sure you jump right in. And like most of you have done, make sure you let me know down in the comment section, or some of y'all have sent me DMs on my Instagram. Just let me know if you hopped on the train and started shooting competitively. We would like to know. I would like to know. That way we can help motivate each other, show each other the ropes, give each other advice here and there. Because I know a lot of you have gotten into my comment section and have shared a lot of great tips and things with me that I didn't know. And so that's what I'm doing in return, is just letting you guys know what it is about and that we all can do it. So that's the follow-up video that I wanted to give you. Hopefully you learned something. Hopefully you can take something from this, and hopefully you'll start shooting. But until next time, stay armed, stay safe, and stay vigilant. Peace.